Hey there, it's been a while. Please subscribe to my channel. I'll be grateful to you.
Ahead in the next 2 weeks, we have spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. Bill deceives Liam, Hope's happiness is in danger, Carter is tempted, and Luna causes chaos. Based on what we know from The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for the 20th and 31st of January, Hope Logan will give Daphne Rose a rave evaluation and make it seem like she's a huge get for Forrester Creations. Steffi Forrester's enthusiasm for Daphne's plans for Hope and Carter Walton is going to be hard to control. But Steffi will be calm and collected, and she may even concede that Daphne is an inspiring example of a strong woman. If all goes according to Steffi's plan, then Daphne might ruin Carter's romance with Hope and assist score power for the Forresters. While Hope is away, Daphne will sneak Carter some alone time and flirt with him. Of course, there's the potential for Hope to stroll in and witness some of that flirtation later, but Carter may make it plain he's only got eyes for Hope. Daphne, though, will insist that she's already hooked on Carter. Steffi will certainly have more strategy sessions with Daphne and coach her along the way. Stay tuned for further updates on Bill Spencer's massive secret. Luna Nozawa was able to avoid incarceration and serve out her term on house arrest, a fact that no one else is aware of. Luna is residing at the Spencer mansion, therefore Bill has started spending more time there with her instead of at the office. Liam Spencer will be troubled by this revelation and will visit the manse to question Bill about the truth. Bill will pretend that he's just taking some time for himself, but Liam may hard to buy that. Bill may try his hardest to rid himself of Liam, but the troublesome house guest will always be there. At the hospital, Poppy Nozawa will be under fire over her past activities, and Jack Finnegan will ultimately get caught up in the turmoil as well. Lee Finnegan is convinced that Jack cheated with Poppy and fathered Luna, so she'll press both of them to confess. Does Lee finally have it right when it comes to her paternity theory? Jack is undoubtedly a bio-parent candidate, but there's room for one last surprise if Poppy hooked up with college-aged John Finnegan back then instead. Regardless, Lee will back Poppy and Jack into a corner. It's feasible Jack may finally reveal Luna is his daughter, but B&B might perhaps make it so he's hiding up the truth about Finn. Whatever the case, the paternity crisis will persist and could lead to Bill's secret getting discovered. Someone may try to visit Luna with updates and figure out that she's no longer dwelling at the jail. We should highlight that there'll be a preemption on Monday, January 20th, so watch for presidential inauguration coverage to start off the week of January 20th to 24th. Fortunately, the show will resume back up with a fresh show on Tuesday, January 21st, and new episodes will continue from there. The week of January 27th to 31st is expected to offer more Daphne drama as Steffi's scheme intensifies. The longer Daphne stays around, the more Hope should start to see her rising interest in Carter. It could leave Hope with fears that she fights to put out of her thoughts. Brooke Logan will have some challenges of her own now that Taylor Hayes has consented to settle in the Forrester home with him. Will Brooke ultimately give up on Ridge and just pour herself into work for a while? If so, maybe that could give Brooke a chance to form some doubts of her own about Daphne and her ulterior motive. Our forecasts imply that Daphne may face some barriers along the way, so stay tuned to see if Brooke might be one of them. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers claim the following 2 weeks will pack in plenty of action. B&B spoilers, Luna's marriage mission, schemes to snag Will Spencer? The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers claim that Luna Nozawa's latest passion is Will Spencer. Bill already warned Luna that she will never become a Spencer. However, Luna is determined and has done enough snooping on Will and Bill's chats that she might really get an edge. So, let's speak about what could happen with Luna's future. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, Luna Nozawa's dream dad B&B spoilers state that Luna is still quietly on house arrest in Bill's mansion. Bill keeps grilling Luna about the facts of how she killed Paul Hollister and Tom Starr. Luna has explained this to Bill when she was still behind bars. However, Bill is asking again, but why? It seems that maybe the specifics of the murders don't make sense to Bill. Does he have some knowledge that leads to Luna just thinking she killed the 2 men? B&B spoilers, Will Spencer's intel nobody knows that Luna is covertly residing at Bill's residence. However, Will heard from Liam Spencer that Bill has been working from home. Will assumed Bill either had a new lady companion, or something was going on. Will had questioned his father but didn't get any solid answers. Will does get the sensation that it has something to do with Luna, but has no idea she's listening to his discussions. With Will anxious about his father spending all that time alone in the enormous mansion, he is resolved to pop by more regularly. That will lead to further opportunities for Luna to gain some intel that might eventually help her land Will. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, Bill Spencer's warning. The bold and the beautiful spoilers claim that Bill noticed Luna glancing at Will's photo on the mantle. Bill warned Luna that she will never become a Spencer. Even though Luna heard Bill's warning, she couldn't stop herself from continuing to obsess about Will after her non-dad left the room. With Bill's statement, chances are that one day, Luna genuinely will become a Spencer. B&B spoilers, unexpected romance. Even though Will never trusted Luna from the beginning, the serial murderer is incredibly determined. Luna has always found a way to achieve what she wants. Luna even managed to get Bill to get her out of prison. So while Luna might not acquire Will quickly, she could develop a long-term plan. Soaps are all about the shocking and unbelievable, so stay tuned. What do you think Luna will do next to get Will? What will everyone say when they learn about Bill's latest secret? Can Luna ever attain true redemption? The Bold and the Beautiful fans were right about Poppy and Finn all along. When The Bold and the Beautiful debuted Lee Finnegan's sister Poppy Nozawa and her kid on the CBS serial, there were some wild stories floating around.
It was evidently Finnegan is not a fan of her sister and niece Luna Nozawa, but why? Did Poppy have an affair with Lee's husband, or even worse, her son? Here's what's happening next week on Bold and Beautiful. Spoilers coming. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Luna Nozawa fakes test results. The B0mbshell writers took fans on a wild roller coaster in the Luna Nozawa paternity drama, and it's still not finished. After we found that Luna had fabricated the test results that said Bill Spencer was her father, it was presumed that homeless musician Tom Starr was her dad. But, reportedly, Lee still wasn't believing it and did another covert test on her own. B&B spoilers. Lee Finnegan opens a can of worms this week on the CBS soap. An angry Lee Finnegan summoned her sister Poppy Nozawa to the autopsy room, where she was hacking up Tom Starr's liver. Poppy was understandably horrified by her sister's choice of meeting spots. B&B spoilers state Lee Finnegan throws a bomb and reveals that Tom Starr isn't Luna's dad either. If Bill Spencer and Tom Starr are not her fathers, then who is? B&B rumors claimed Poppy might be lying about Luna's parentage to cover a scandalous romance. It was revealed that Poppy lived with Lee and her husband Jack Finnegan when Luna was conceived, and there's a chance that she slept with her sister's husband. Jack has always had a warm spot for Poppy and Luna, thus further validating those rumors. It looks like Lee is quite convinced that her husband is Luna's real father. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Jack Finnegan returns for big twist. The Bold and the Beautiful coming and goings have stated that Ted King is back to the soap shortly, most likely for the big paternity test announcement. However, there's also a much more frightening potential. There was a small minority of soap fans that were convinced that Jack Finnegan is a red herring, that Poppy actually slept with their adolescent nephew Dr. John Finnegan when his parents were at work. At this level in this plot, anything is possible. There's been so many surprises and mix-ups, this story might go any way. Do you think Jack Finnegan is Luna's dad? Or is the joyful daddy truly Steffi Forrester's husband, Dr. Finn? It's business is most peculiar at Forrester Creations and Soaps.com's latest The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for Monday, January 20th, through Friday, January 24th. In the week ahead, Steffi gives the act of her life as she feigns surprise when Hope informs her that the design firm is making a deal with Daphne the Nose Rose. What Hope doesn't realize is that the perfumer is actually working on Steffi's behalf to seduce Carter out from under her former stepsister and seize control of the company for the family. Won't that be a fantastic revelation? Speaking of Daphne, she takes no time in trying to get under Carter's skin. She dials the charm up to 11 and makes it so clear he'd have to be blind not to realize that she's coming on to him. The question is, will he be able to withstand temptation, or will he be lured to depart from Hope? Next, while we may be pleased to have Liam back on the canvas, Bill isn't not so much. In fact, he goes so far as to tell his older son he needs some me time, simply so that he can protect Liam from finding out that he's transformed the mansion into a halfway house for double murderous Luna. Over at the hospital, RJ's ex-girlfriend is the big topic. Lee calls ex-spouse Jack on the carpet and demands to know whether he is Luna's father. Read what Ted King thinks about his homecoming. Of course, we have a sneaking hunch that all the fussing and fighting is only a preamble to this twist. Fair warning, though, most of you aren't going to enjoy it. B0mbshell Spoilers Weekly Update January 20th to 24th. Jack's back. Liam vs. Bill. Daphne charms Carter. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for the week of January 20th, 2025 are here. Next week, fans may anticipate Jack Finnegan to return. Liam Spencer confronts Bill Spencer as Luna Nozawa eavesdrops. Plus, Daphne Rose attracts Carter Walton. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Jack Finnegan's return. B0mbshell spoilers for the week of January 20th show that Jack is back. Just like Lee Finnegan addressed Penelope Poppy Nozawa, now Jack needs to face the music. Jack stands in Lee's office with Poppy. Lee seeks to know the truth about Luna's biological father. Lee already had the assurance when Poppy nodded when they were alone. Now Lee will want to hear the truth from Jack himself. This isn't the first time that Lee has found years later that she's been tricked by her own husband. Even though Lee can be judgy and judgmental, you should feel awful for her. B0mbshell spoilers. Liam Spencer's demand at some time. Poppy will need to tell Luna the truth. However, when that happens, Poppy might be stunned to hear that Luna is out on house arrest. Meanwhile, Bill isn't holding his secret very well. With an open-door policy, Bill has no choice but to work from home. Meanwhile, does Bill even know what he is going to do with Luna? Just keep her locked up in his living room till the conclusion of her sentence? Bill must realize he can't keep Luan concealed forever. Bill already faced inquiries from Will Spencer. Next, Bill will get some pressure from Liam. The brave and the beautiful spoilers. Daphne Rose's bold move. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for the week of January 20th predict that Daphne will make her first brave move on Carter Walton. While Daphne is alone with Carter in an office, he whiffs her perfume. Carter mutters in a quiet way that Daphne is great. That is when Daphne starts cozying up to Carter, literally. B0mbshell spoilers. Week of January 20th, 2025 next week. Hope Logan tells Steffi Forrester Finnegan about Forrester Creations, moving closer to a contract with Daphne Rose. Will Hope end up suspecting that something is up? Will Hope walk in just as Daphne is cuddling up to Carter? Keep watching to find out. Does Ridge have cold feet on Bold and the Beautiful? There's a sudden change of plans in his future with Taylor. Sudden change of plans. Ridge has a lot on his mind, but he's a man of few words. Eric continually interrogating his son about his connection with Taylor. He noted the two had become closer in the past 3 weeks. It didn't take Ridge long to move on from Brooke. He's now certain that Taylor is the love of his life. Ridge simply informed Eric that he felt good about their future. The two had already started making plans. Previously, Ridge stated that they were moving in together at the beach house. But suddenly, he had a sudden change of plans. Ridge asked Taylor if it was okay if she would move in with him at the Forrester mansion. Taylor was happy with the idea. She's finally assuming Brooke's place. But this could signal that Ridge isn't as committed as he might seem. What this could mean, it appears like Ridge is pushing back on his future intentions with Taylor. It's reminiscent of his connection with Brooke when they were engaged. They never made wedding plans. And why not? Ridge said a huge wedding was a big event, as they had several previously. He also never moved in with Brooke. There could be something deeper going on here. Ridge proved that he was not entirely committed to either woman. He didn't explain to Taylor why they couldn't move into the beach house. He only hoped this transitory scenario would hold them over. That way, he doesn't have to worry about the future. Why does Ridge want to leave his father's home and live with Taylor? The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Daphne's hidden motives. Is she really targeting Finn? The bold and the beautiful spoilers and updates reveal Steffi Forrester encourages Daphne Rose to pursue Carter Walton. But what if Daphne has different plans? When she came in Los Angeles unexpectedly, Hope Logan and Carter were excited to discover that the top perfumer from Paris was focused on helping Forrester Creations. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. The nose that knows. Daphne was keen to help Forrester Creations expand into a global luxury brand. But she had also invented a unique scent, Forrester, to leave her own stamp on the firm. Daphne is certainly in town for a reason. Steffi is partnering with her to operate as a spy within the corporation, seeking to damage Hope and Carter's relationship. However, it's uncertain if Steffi and Daphne share the same objective. Steffi believes her method is great. But what if Carter's plans work and the company flourishes? The Forresters wouldn't want to regress if their business is doing well. Plus, Daphne, being a clever businesswoman, won't want to back a losing team. B&B spoilers. What if Daphne Rose has different plans? If she is part of Forrester Creations' success, she won't sabotage them. This leads us to conclude that Daphne may not share the same aims as Steffi. Steffi wants Daphne to pursue Carter. But in a recent interview with TV Insider, Bradley Bell previewed what's next in 2025. He added that Steffi and Finn's marriage will face considerable challenges. Steffi and Finn are going to have a new challenge, he stated, and their relationship will be tested. They've encountered some hardships before, but they are a strong couple, and we'll see if they can handle the next storm. What if Daphne chooses to go after the attractive doctor instead of Carter? The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Steffi Forrester's been through this with Hope Logan, but Steffi has already encountered obstacles with Hope pursuing her husband, and they got stronger from that experience. But what if someone close to Steffi tries to make a move? Imagine a circumstance where Daphne flirts with Finn and he tells Steffi about it. She would hard to believe her friend would act that way. This could generate friction in their marriage if Finn believes that Daphne has terrible motives, while Steffi refuses to accept it. Ultimately, it seems that not everyone feels Daphne is totally supportive of Steffi. In reality, it appears she has her own agenda and will do whatever advantages her the most. The bold and the beautiful comings and goings. Father back for key story. A missing character is back for an important story. A vanished character is emerging for a critical narrative on the bold and the beautiful. Here's the latest casting news from the CBS serial. Find out if any popular stars from yesteryear are back, whether any newcomers are joining the program in contract, recurring, or day player roles, and if any of your favorite performers are leaving. The week of January 20th, 2025, Ted King is finally back for a critical tale as Jack Finnegan, Finn's father, and Luna's recently disclosed biological dad. The actor originally announced the news on Instagram, stating, "Jack is back." King also noted that a lot of mayhem will happen on your screens over the next few days, as his upcoming plot begins to take legs. Sean Cannon notes interesting casting idea for Bold, and the beautiful Sean Cannon liked a fan's idea about who could join the show as a grown-up version of Deacon's son, Little Eric. With all the twists and turns happening lately on the Bold and the Beautiful, it's interesting that we haven't seen much of Deacon and Sheila, while Carter enacted a daring takeover of Forrester Creations and built deals with his son while secretly hiding Luna in his house as a legal prisoner. Deacon's pretty much been up to nothing. The casting of Crew Morrow as Will was a genius idea, and now a fan posed another great casting concept that could work in Deacon's favor. A blast from the past on X, formerly Twitter, a fan posted, "Chad Duell should come play Little Eric on #BoldandBeautiful. Perfect age, look, and he already played Sean's son on GH Thinking Face. Amber and Rosie could come back with him," followed by Rick Eyes. At Dooley87, at Siankinen, at Adrian France, at Torkildson 997, Sean Cannon, who plays Deacon, retweeted the post, remarking, "Now that would be interesting." Little Eric is Deacon's son Eric Sharp, who was last played by Field Kate and last seen in 2010. The poor kid had a tumultuous upbringing with various parental figures not wanting to deal with him. The character has also crossed over to the young and the restless at various points, and now would be a great time to reintroduce him with Duell playing the part. Duell's free Duell played Michael on General Hospital since 2010 and recently exited the show. As the fan stated, he's now free to move over to B&B. Michael was the son of Cannon's GH character, AJ, who was constantly down on his luck and was ultimately killed by Michael's adopted father, Sonny. The return of Little Eric would be interesting, especially since he's the half-brother of Hope. Many fans loved the suggestion, with some clamoring for the return of Rick, who thought he was Eric's father at one point, and Amber, who had a stillborn child, but replaced it for a time with Eric. The character's return could reopen all of those stories from his childhood, which would be good fodder to mine for current ideas. He would certainly fit right in with all of the crazy stories currently going on.
Thank you for your time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.